is everyone doing this evening? I am Eve with the baby's booty, and we are here to talk about vinyl tonight. Now, I hadn't changed the description because I ain't got around doing that yet. It's been one of them types of days, so I'm about to change the description now. We gonna talk about vinyl. Hey, now y'all know how I used to feel about vinyl. Notice I said used to. Things have changed and they've changed for the better. And I will explain to you why. Because I am, excuse me, back in love with vinyl again. And just remembered I forgot to grab something. Let's see. We're going to do vinyl for the win. Working with vinyl. Heat transfer. HTV. And a new heat press. A new heat press. You know what that means, but I gotta show it to you first before we get to ringing the bell. So, how is everyone doing this evening? I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope your week has been going well. Around here, it's been kind of a little bit slow, not too terribly busy. More trying to get my rhinestone center finished, and it's not finished yet, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. But hey, how did y'all enjoy the live last week with John Deere? That was totally awesome for those who do embroidery or are interested in embroidery and digitizing John Deere. That show was total awesome sauce. So definitely, if you haven't already signed up for his courses and you're wanting to get into digitizing, I really think you should do that. If you haven't seen the show last week, please check it out. It was a really good interview. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And even a couple of family members who don't know much of anything about embroidery actually enjoyed the show with John because his interview was so thorough and it was easy even for a beginner to understand. So, check it out if you haven't already. So I have updated our description, and so now I'm all yours. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I am Eve with the baby's booty, and here at the baby's booty we have a couple of ways you can hang out with us on the regular basis. So we have a Facebook group that is free of charge. It's called the Hoop Group. So if you're on Facebook, just check out the Hoop Group. Come on over and join us. You can share images of the projects that you've been working on, hang out with friends, ask questions, the whole nine. Also, we have our website, as you see right here, thebabiesbooty.com. You can go to that website. We have kind of like a forums there, similar thing as Facebook, but for those who aren't really comfortable with Facebook, you can swing over there and jump on Facebook there and hang out with us. And then we also have our memberships here on YouTube. We have 3 different level memberships. And you're welcome to join any one of them. If you join a membership here on YouTube, not subscribe. Subscribe is awesome too. We really love for you to subscribe. But if you're a paid member here on our channel, not only do you help support the channel, but it also allows you the opportunity to request your own bell. And in our hoop group the other day, somebody said, what's the deal with the bell? Well, we going to show you what the deal with the bell is and why this little purple bell is so totally awesome and special. So here on our channel, whenever someone has an achievement as far as getting a new piece of equipment for their studio, whether it's a person who does it for business or even a person who does it for pleasure, one of the hugest rushes for a crafter is to get a valuable piece of equipment that we worked really hard and waited and just got really excited and was trying to get a hold to a piece of equipment and you finally get it. Usually the family is like, oh yay, you got that, okay, cool. No, that's not gonna work. We need somebody to be excited with us. So whenever you get a piece of equipment, let us know in the chat and we'll celebrate with you by ringing the bell. For instance, tonight, part of what we're going to be talking about with vinyl is heat presses. You have several different options of heat presses out there. You got clamshell, you have 16 by 20, 15 by 15, 12 by 10. You also have the swing away heat presses. But Cricut was really nice and they came out with like some little handheld heat presses like this one. I've had the little mini for quite some time now. And it's super cute. It's like 2 inches by 3 inches, and it gets pretty hot. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the presses. But the reason why I'm bringing this out is because I found one on Amazon that's a good bit bigger. And I did a standalone video on this, and I'll post it later. But this is the other heat press that I found on Amazon, and as you see, it's much bigger than the mini. All right, so this is a new baby here in our studios. So because we got a new baby, we got a new heat press, we're gonna ring the bell for this baby. And this baby is 7 by 3 inches, so it's pretty decent size. So holler for the baby's booty. We got us a heat press. Yes, holler. So yes, you get to ring the bell with us. You get your own bell in your house, and if you get excited for your purchase, you can ring the bell as well as let us know. So that's the deal with the bell. So if you're a member on YouTube and you get the subscribe, not subscribe, but become a member here, then you go to our website, thebabiesbooty.com, and down a little ways on the page, you'll see that picture of this purple bell. You click that picture, fill out the form, make sure you put your YouTube username so that we can confirm the membership and we'll ship out your bell. All right. So, again, getting back into our channel, one of the things that I love to do with this channel that I even didn't get to do last week because it was just such an exciting week is I like to say hello to everyone who pops in and says hi here on our channel, because if you weren't here on this channel, I wouldn't have a channel, right? Y'all, we just hit 39K, 39,000 folks on this channel. We are just shy of 40. So I just cannot have a good, clean conscience and not say hey to the folks that's in here supporting us. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna jump in on the chat and say hi to Isabel Morgan. Hello, good evening to you as well. Inspiration Creations, my homegirl Lori from Canada. What up? How's you doing from Canada? Miss Bickup in the house. Hey, love, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And she and I were talking about the Cricut mug press. Have you guys seen that? The Cricut mug press. If you haven't, we'll see about trying to put a picture up so that you can see it. Cricut is out here trying to take all the coins. You hear me? So be on the lookout for that at Michael's. Miss 143, happy Sunday to you as well. And Miss Bickup and Miss One, thank you both for being YouTube Hoop Group members. They are examples of being Hoop Group members. And also, a perk of being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on YouTube, you get access to the super cool emojis. I created some new emojis for you guys. So definitely check those out. Miss Tanyu. Hey, Tanyu. How are you? I missed you this evening. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I really appreciate it. Miss Debbie D. Hi, Debbie D. Good to see you again. Miss So Crafty. Good to see you as well. And thank you both for being YouTube Hoop Group members. I appreciate it. And Tanya as well. Thank you. Let's see. Barbara Speller. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Nick Nack Nurse. Hey, Nick Nack Nurse. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ray Williams, hello from Alabama, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Mary Brown, hello to you. How are you this evening? Miss Layla Nelson, hello. She says from Charlotte. Oh man, how awesome is that? I hope you've been having a good time, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Lupe, hey Lupe, hope you're doing good and recuperated well. Thank you for joining us this evening. Melissa Borcua, hello, my love. Embroidery Diva, hello, how are you as well? Thank you for joining us. Latanya Wade Willis, thank you so very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Carmen Alvarado, thank you. Oh, thank you, girl. Look, we. How about I went? Somebody said something about the headband, not last week, but week before. It was my girl, and I was like, "Oh, it's cute, thank you, I love it." So I was like, "Headband, I'm gonna go find me some more." Girl, I went to Walmart. These dumb things was like $8 a piece. What? It's a headband. Why is headband so expensive out here, y'all? With the Target out here tripping too. I'm like, these folks that lost their mind. They think I'm gonna pay that much money for a damn lame headband. Come on, bruh. Amazon was out here for the win. They hooked the heifer up. I got a bag of like 10 or 12. I can't even remember how many it was for the same price as one at Target. Yeah, no, we went to Amazon. So Amazon came and had all kind of cute little designs and stuff in it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, ooh, what color I'm going with? Had to figure out something to match my hustle t-shirt. I was like, oh my God, I am crazy. Uh-oh, we got us a new member. Who we got? Miss Carol Coleman. She re-upped her membership. Thank you, ma'am. Woo! Holla! And yes, you do get the bell ring for you if you're a Hoop Group member as well. So congratulations. We appreciate it, ma'am. So Crafty, hello, how are you? Oh, Carmen Alvarado, did I say thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member? I hope I did. If I did not, thank you very much. And to you as well, Latanya. Angela, hello. Cyprian, I believe. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Let's see. No, ma'am, I didn't get what I talked to you about. No. Oh, the mug person. No, I am not buying that. Gorgeous Rose. Hello, my dear. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Miss Ethel Smith is in the house. Hello, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Miss Pamela Bradley White in the house. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well, and thank you for joining us. Lachelle Moore, welcome. Karen Murray, welcome to you as well. Good evening, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We have Sherry Castro, Sandy Thomas, Robin Bryant's in the house, Miss Lady D, Carol Coleman. Oh, I already said hey to Miss Carol Coleman, but it's all right. I don't mind saying hey again. Hey, y'all. So Crafty said my husband enjoyed John Deere too. Yeah, it was a really awesome show. It really was. And it was so informative. So very informative. It was everything I needed the show to be and then some. So I was really super excited about that. Miss Pressure, how is you tonight? Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Thank you for joining us. Willie Roseman, Marianne Reddick, hello. You got your Hoop Group mug with you tonight? I forgot about them mugs. I think I have a few left. I don't know. I had to figure that out. I had a whole case, and then it's like I got rid of a lot of them, or a lot of them sold, and then I had some left, and now I don't know how many I got left. I have to check that out. Let us see. Uh-oh, Ray Williams said I got a new Epson 2720. Congratulations on your new sublimation printer. Woo! Yes! Holla! Trying to tell you, folks just don't understand the thrill of getting stuff. Oh man, that's what's up. Sandy Thomas says, right? Oh, Melissa says she got a new Fusion IQ heat press. Holla in here with all that heat. I ain't mad. Congratulations. Yes, I need to actually probably get a big. Yo, look, how about I was on my head to get a new regular heat press, like the big heat press. Number one, to go 16 by 20 because I kind of want to go bigger. But I thought I broke my heat press because the bottom plate kind of like wobbles. I thought I broke the welding on it. How about I turn that sucker over and it's just missing a screw? All I gotta do is go get another screw, y'all. That simple. And then my heat press will be fixed again. So I'm not like destitute to get a heat press, but I still kind of want to do 16 by 20, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Good evening, Simone. How are you? Welcome. Gail McNair from Arizona. Welcome. Alice Rigby. Welcome. Thank you to the three of you for joining us this evening. Let us say we got a lot of members in here tonight. Laura's Lace Fabric says she bought that. You bought that heat press, the little one? Yas. I just got that mini heat press. Love it. Gail McNair says, when did y'all get it? Is it time to ring the bell or had you already have it? Karen Murray says she got a new Juki Surger. The other still works, but it's 32-year-old singer. Not mad. It's okay to get a refresher, baby. Woo! Yas! Holler! Yas on the heat presses. That's what's up. Uh-oh. And then Lisa Breckenridge says, hey, everyone, I got a new mug press. Woo! Congratulations. Did you get the Cricut one or did you get like a regular industrial type mug press? It'd be cool to know. Let's see. Hey, Beverly Smith, how are you? Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I don't know if I said hey to Miss Pamela Bradley White or not, but thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and welcome. Miss Miss 143, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the 39K is a fool. Would have never expected to get to 39, so that's crazy. Avery Head just got my mini heat press. Well, congratulations! Yes, that mini heat press is gonna be some fun. We're actually going to work with some vinyl tonight, and I got a little bitty T-shirt for one of the grandbabies, and we're gonna try and figure something cute to put on here. We'll go on to Creative Fabrica and browse around and see what we can't find to put on this shirt for that baby. See what we can't do. We're gonna work with the Cricut Joy tonight as well, so super excited about that. I got these off of Amazon. I got some extra long mats. I already had the regular size mat that came with it, but as you see, these are a little bit longer. So for longer stuff to put on shirts or whatever, I got longer mats, and this was pretty neat because it came with four mats. And these, I don't think are like the official Cricut mats because they don't say Cricut or Joy on them. Yeah, see, that one says Cricut Joy. So hopefully it'll work. I haven't tried them yet. As you see, they're still in the package, but they look to be the exact same size. So we shouldn't have any issues out of them. And y'all, how about this too? This is the other thing I wanted to show you. I found at Target. You know how when you walk in Target and they have that section right as you walk in the doors, like the come and spend all what little bit of extra money you might have had in your pocket section of the store. And how about they got this? Y'all look, it's a whole live blame crafting set thing to go with the Cricut. So it's like the weeding tool, and it has the tweezers and the scissors and the scraper for. Now this scraper part is used not used with the HTV, which we'll be working with HTV tonight. HTV is for the heat transfer vinyl, so that's what we're going to be doing for our t-shirts. But the scraper is usually used with permanent vinyl, and permanent vinyl is stuff like what goes on cups and mugs and signs and canisters, stuff like that. So that's what this is used for, but it's still a whole set in Target. I was like, look at Target out here trying to look out for folks, being a team player. I love it. So yeah, the crafters are really starting to get recognized and get some extra cool stuff out there. So I'm super excited, which is why I thought it'd be kind of cool to delve into vinyl, not only because we got our new mats for the Cricut Joy, we got the Cricut Joy, but we also have the new little nifty heat press and that cool little tool set from not Walmart, Target, so that y'all can see weeding and all that cool stuff. So we're gonna try some layering and whatnot tonight. Let us see. Milagros Fernandez. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Marianne Reddick said saw the remarks about the mug press and how they should focus on their software. Ooh. We're not gonna throw the shade. Not tonight. Ain't gonna throw no shade. But from what I understand, the new update is kind of fire. So I don't know. I haven't really been in Cricut too much within the last week because of doing the digitizing thing, and then um, household stuff after that. It's just I haven't been on the Cricut, but I'm going to get on there tonight. Eartha Lewis, hello, how are you? Welcome. T. Moore says hello, just so happy to be here with you today. Well, thank you for being here with us. We appreciate it. Marianne Riddick says, hey, do a thumbs up. Shirley Stewart, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. T. Moore says, wishing you all the best. You have a great YouTube channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We try to keep it to the point, have some fun, and not talk too terribly much because I know I talk a lot. There's no worries though. Tamika Favors, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And Shirley Scott, hello. How are you? And Louise, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you both, all of you, all three of you rather, for joining us tonight. Shamira Custom says, hey, honey bun. Welcome. How are you? Sheila Cushionberry says it's raining cats and dogs in Texas. Well, I'm glad it's not snow or ice. So we'll take rain, even though I'm tired of rain and it's gonna rain again tomorrow. So Rain, rain, go away. Kathy Snyder says, hello, everyone. Going to enjoy my new brother, entrepreneur 1050X that she got yesterday. Holla for your 10 needles, honey. Holla! Yes! Cool beans. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations, 10 needles is awesome. Let's see. Latanya and Miss Bickham talking about I need to make my headbands. I ain't got time for that. It would be nice, but I don't have time to do the little bit that I do get done. So it's like, let me make no headbands. Hey, Walk by Faith, how are you? Welcome. Iris Diaz, hello, how are you? Marissa Dandridge, hello, how are you? Nice Soulful Creations, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing any babies. Missing any babies. Rhonda CW, the sewing brat. Hey, you saw the Mickey bundle you wanted on Facebook. I was enjoying yesterday and saw Mickey and Minnie fabric, and in fact, quite a few that looked like the bundle you was wanting. I'll have to check that out tomorrow because and I'd like to know what the price was per yard at Joann's, but where I was getting it, it was like a textile warehouse type situation, and they do all kinds of fabric. And actually, this place, from what I understand, they supply fabric stores. I don't know which ones. So, but that would make sense why that store would have the fabric because that's what they do. Um, but they were having a Friday only sale. So like every Friday they have a sale on certain fabrics, and just so happens that super cute Minnie Mouse fabric was on sale, and I kind of wanted it, but it'll be all right. It was the Lord telling me no. Or at least that's the way my family, we had this running joke where when things don't work out and you can't get something that you want, we like, oh, that was the Lord telling you no anyway, so it's all right. Let's see, Miss Precious, how about she ringing her bell? Holler! That's what's up. All right, you guys, I am going to check and make sure. Uh oh. Iris Diaz. I also bought a heat press. Can't wait to unbox it. Woo! Yes. All the heat presses in the house. Y'all bringing the heat. Congratulations on your new heat press. Please unbox it so that we can see all the cool stuff you're going to make with yours. Hopefully, you'll get some good ideas. And speaking of which, first, Ella Latore, hello, welcome. Ella Latore, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And Janet McKinney, hello. Melody Sherman, hey, what's up? What's up? Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the vinyl that we will be working with is coming from a company that's been interested in showing their vinyl to our channel, okay? So they sent all the cool vinyls so that we can drool and look at all the cool vinyls that they have. And so that's what we're going to be using to cut out and make some stuff. Now, I've already used some of the vinyl, and I'm going to show that to you here in a moment. I'm going to set this right there. So I made some shirts with this neon vinyl. Okay. So I was like, oh my God, I am a sucker for neon and glowy things. Matter of fact, I started to come on the show tonight with these really cool flashing glasses that I got in the mail to play with my grandbabies with and show y'all the funkiness. But now I was like, that's doing the most. So I didn't do it, but I love neon and light up stuff. So these, when they sent them, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I was like, but probably gonna be hard to weed, and because I don't like the weed, it's a pain in the butt. Yo, this was so easy to weed. It was insane how simple it was to weed this vinyl. So I'm intrigued to work with the rest of the vinyl, because if the rest of the vinyl is as easy to weed as this was, I'm gonna be doing vinyl. Okay, that's just the cut and dry of that. And if you hang around and keep watching, I'm going to show you this really super cool trick hack that I found on TikTok. This chick on TikTok, unfortunately, I don't know her name, and I saw the TikTok darn near a week and a half ago now. But she pointed this out, and I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Because I don't like the weed for a couple of reasons. Number one, it takes forever sometimes, and some vinyl is just really hard to weed. And number two, I am just mortified when I go to weed and it sticks to my hands like static electricity. Don't like that at all. None whatsoever. Don't. I didn't give you permission to keep touching me, so get off me, right? So that's just my mindset with it. Don't judge. So this hack has saved my whole weeding life. It really has. So we're going to talk about that later today, and I'm going to show you how that works. So because using leftover the carrier sheet from other vinyls, it's sticky. So you should think that just sticking the leftover the weeded vinyl to that thing should work, and light should be, yeah, no, that didn't work out for me. So yeah, no, I didn't like the weed. Melody Sherman, hey, I think I said hey already. No worries though. JB Swift says godly evening to you. I was just about to get into bed, but I got a special notification bell. Now my husband keeps walking past my craft room looking in. Tell him come on in, sit down. We gonna say hey to him too. We ain't got no problems. We like the men folks to come in and say hey. Sherry Ebarb, hello. Love your channel. Always informative and entertaining. Thank you. I try. If it gets to be over the top, sometimes it does. I apologize. Carmen Alvarado, hey my dear. I think I said hey, but I'm not sure. But thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Sandy Thomas says, laughing out loud, I got one too. What did you get? A heat press too? Oh my God. Heat presses for everybody. Nora 22,000. Hey, how are you from Northern Cali? Welcome. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Barbara Gabbard says she'll be right back. Thank you for joining us. Shirley Scott, never seen that iron. Yeah, it's on Instagram. It's on Amazon, and I really should have linked it in the description. I was kind of late getting to the live, so Milagros Fernandez, you're welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Alvarine Campbell, good night to you as well. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Barbara says, can you type when I watch on the TV? I've heard that and I didn't know, I didn't realize that. So I hate that for the folks that do watch on the TV. That does kind of bum me out a little bit because I like when folks interact. It makes it more fun. Linda Woods, hello, no worries, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sheila says, well, if snow, ice, and busted Pullman wasn't enough, fridge died. Did a quick death during the winter storm. Just got a new one in today before the rain started. OMG. I'm glad you at least got a new fridge, my babe. Sorry about that because I know it's been tough out that way. Kendall B, hello to you as well. Karen Turner, welcome for your first time here. We appreciate you joining us. Welcome. And I think I am Frankie Hardwork Show is vinyl and iron on the same. No, well, there's a couple of different types of vinyl. So we'll go into that right now. Did you or will you place a link? Yes. No, you're not being rude, Frankie. You asked a question, and that's okay. We appreciate you being here. Just Crafty Chantel, hello, hello, welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you've been embroidering for a month because embroidery is awesome sauce. Let's see. That tool set you got from Target? Yes, yes. And hey, Vicky Payton, how are you? Welcome. So let's jump into vinyl really quick because hey, Gail Whitaker, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and joining us again this week. Vinyl has two different types. There's probably more, but right now I'm saying two. There's a heat applied vinyl and there's a non-heat applied vinyl. The non-heat applied vinyl is like a sticker. That's the best way I can explain it is the non-heat applied vinyl is like a sticker. Whereas your heat press vinyl um, is only applied with heat. So you can't stick this to anything. If you peel it apart, it's just not gonna do you any good. It's just gonna be like a flimsy piece of plastic in your hand and it won't do anything. The only way to get that to stick is with heat. Okay. So you have those two options. And of course, it's two different crafts that go with it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because from the garment decorating or tennis shoe decorating or hats or any fabric, that's what your heat applied vinyl is for. You're going to use heat presses, you have to use heat. Now, vinyl is one of the most, one of the most, what is the word I'm trying to say? As far as people want to make money, that's what they go to usually. T shirts, vinyl. Usually, hands down, that's one of the first things they go to. Is it my favorite as far as cost effectiveness, profitability, and longevity? Looking at all three of those, I'm going to personally say no, only because I'm a huge, I have a huge pet peeve with longevity. I want something, if I'm going to do something, I want it to last and not go away. Vinyl will eventually, at some point in time, peel, especially if it's not taken care of properly. Most folks, when they wash clothes, they throw it in the wash, they don't really think too much about it. With the rest of the clothes, jeans and everything else, it beats up on the vinyl. Then they're washing it hot, which you're applying it with heat. So of course, if you're going to wash it in heat, it's going to weaken it even more. Then on top of that, if they're like my absolutely lovely husband who loves me ever so much and he does laundry, he'll throw it in the dryer on high heat and let it just dry. And that's going to be brittle and work against that vinyl and break it down as well, even more. So, vinyl typically will end up cracking, and usually they're on t-shirts and the shirt stretches, so it's going to crack from that too. There are exceptions. There are exceptions, and there are ways to help it last longer. Okay, so not necessarily my favorite, but it is the most profitable. That was the word I was looking for earlier. It is the most profitable because, well, it used to be, vinyl used to be super dirt cheap, but the price has gone up, but that hasn't really damaged the profitability too terribly much. But vinyl is an excellent resource for making some quick money to do a t-shirt. The only problem is you have one color at a time in most instances. So, for instance, if you want to do Minnie Mouse, you have the black ears, you have her face, which usually I believe is white, the vinyl they use, and then you have her red bow. So you have three different color vinyls that you have to cut out for each one of those shapes to create your Minnie Mouse, right? Whereas with embroidery or with sublimation, stuff like that, it's all done in one fell swoop and you don't really have to, not embroidery, I didn't mean to say embroidery, that's something totally different, but sublimation, you don't have to worry about that, right? So vinyl, you have to do what's called layering in a lot of instances. Yes, there are some exceptions to that, and if I go into that, this show will probably last 4 hours. We'll be here till midnight. But the long and the short of it is that there is a vinyl that you can print on and press to a shirt. Okay, so that'll help for those folks who don't want to go through layering all the different colors. But there's caveats to that too. All right. So Karen Turner, she says, I have a vinyl that I thought was permanent, but the backing has a white vinyl on backing, and it seems the vinyl is kind of stretchy. Okay, so is there is other vinyl, the other vinyl, which is the adhesive vinyl that I said is like a sticker. They have different options in that. They have, I don't know if you've heard of 651. I believe they also have 671. There's different types of adhesive vinyl. There's vinyl, like I can bring my daughter's car wrap vinyl in here, and it's for wrapping a car. That's a stretchy vinyl and it's adhesive. This vinyl, for not this one, but I use what's called Easy Weed, and it's a stretchy vinyl. So some heat vinyls are stretchy and some adhesive vinyls are stretchy too. So it kind of depends. What you want to look for is what is on the back. Okay, now your more widely known adhesive vinyls like Orcal or Caesar, they actually have words printed on the back of their vinyl if it's adhesive. Okay, if it's an adhesive vinyl, you turn it on the back, it's white because that's the backing to it. You peel that off to expose the sticker, just like you would do a sticker. You peel the sticker off the back. You peel the sticker off of the carrier sheet. Same with vinyl. You peel the vinyl off of your carrier sheet, which is on the back. So if you see wording or a graph, you know, the squares, if you see that, if you see it's a Orcal, if you see it's a Caesar, that is adhesive vinyl. Whether or not it's permanent vinyl or removable vinyl, that it depends on which brand you get. And so that kind of deserves its own show, so to speak, because again, if I get into that, it's going to be midnight again. So, you know, it's if there's no words on it, is it white? Like this is orange, but notice the back of it is just a lighter shade of orange. There are no words or whatever. Okay, so if it's a color like this and you turn it over and it's white, then it might be adhesive just because there's no words on it. Matter of fact, one second and I'll show you what I mean on that. I'll go and grab this, and also that'll help me pick up that'll help me grab my trick that I was telling y'all about, because it should be right here, but for whatever reason I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. There it is. There it is. But I can't show this yet, so I'm gonna put this down. All right, so let's go into adhesive vinyl real quick, because like I said, if I get into this, it's gonna be all day. So this super beautiful iridescent blah 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 vinyl, totally cool, groovy. This is adhesive vinyl. Okay, but when I turn it over, it's white. There are no graph, there's no words, nothing. So whoever made this brand, this vinyl, they didn't brand it. They didn't tell me what kind it is. Is it permanent? Is it repositional? Just so happens I purchased this. I'm more than positive I know where I got it from. It was at a craft fair, and I know the name of the company, but I just know for a fact that this is adhesive. But the way you can tell is you just take a minute and peel the backing away from the front, right? So I'm getting my finger nail in there and trying to peel this apart. When you peel this apart, whether it's sticky or not doesn't matter. I mean, whether it's stretchy or not doesn't matter. This is what I want to look for. Is this sticky? Like, will this stick to something by itself? If it is, then this is adhesive. This is adhesive. Now let me show you the difference with this heat transfer. I'm trying to find the one that I cut already. It's one of these. Okay, so this is the heat applied vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. And I've already run this through the Cricut machine, but it didn't cut properly. So I'm going to be able to peel it. But it's really, I can't just peel it like this. It's not going to work like that. You can, but it takes some black magic type stuff. So we don't want to fool with that. But what I can do is I can barely see where this was cut before. But if I bend it right in the area where it was cut before, I can better see where it was cut. That's just me saying that, actually. Let me just peel it. But here I am. I'm going to weed it and peel this off. And see, the back is sticky. This is the carrier sheet. The backing is sticky, but the vinyl is not. That's because this is applied with heat. Okay, and then the dull side is down, or the lighter side is down, and then the color is on top. So this is heat transfer vinyl. The clear carrier sheet is sticky. With adhesive, the white is not sticky, but the pretty part is sticky. So that's how you know this is a sticker. So I can cut and put my name on the front of the Cricut Joy with this. Or I can put a cut out the shape of an Apple symbol for like Apple computers and sticker this on the back of my Windows laptop. So that's what this is for. Right? So that's the difference between the two. Caesar Easy Weed Stretch changed their backing to translucent to differ from regular Easy Weed. I'm glad they did because it was really hard to tell the difference. And a couple of places I went to, I was like, I want Easy Weed, and they was giving me regular, and I could tell. So I don't care for that. Let's see, let's see. But the company that is has sent us heat transfer vinyl is called Itty Bitty Dragon. I don't know if you've heard of them before or not, but Itty Bitty Dragon. They have excellent prices on their vinyl. We'll take a look at their website a little bit later. But they're in the description below, and they were super excited about sending us vinyl to play with and try. It is heat transfer vinyl though. We're not talking about sticker vinyl or permanent vinyl, but we are talking about heat applied vinyl in concern to that particular company. So I'm gonna put all of this adhesive vinyl off to the side because we're not working with that today. We're only working with heat transfer vinyl. So I'm gonna go through some of the vinyls that they sent so that you can see some of the things that they have. Oh, and there is an embroidery vinyl as well. Yes, there's lots of vinyls out there. Melissa says 651 used for car decals or stickers. Yes, because 651 is a brand of Oracal. And that brand, the 651, is permanent. So there's different brands and different names out there. So at the end of the day, you still can tell the difference between the adhesive vinyl and the heat vinyl. Just the way I told you. If you can peel it off and the pretty part is sticky, then that's adhesive. Let's see. Board Cure, I use Oracle 651 for permanent and Oracle 631 for temporary or wall stickers that you can take off and put back on and stuff like that. Hey, Debbie Kid, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. 3M adhesive vinyl just came to Michael's, $18 a yard. 3M is one of the most expensive vinyls out there, but their stuff is well known and it is good stuff. Let's see. Make sure. Okay. I cut the entire alphabet out in a girly font and in a boyish font and other designs and shapes so I can put messages up on my den wall for my grands on their birthdays. So you did the temporary vinyl. That's an awesome sauce idea to be able to change messages and stuff. This is Ashley XO. Yeah, I have missed you. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. She says, I haven't been on in a while. Just bought a house. Awesome. We need to ring the bell for that. Buying a house is huge. Yes. That's an achievement, girl, because lots of folks ain't doing that right now. But you've been super busy unpacking and such, but I got a few new babies. A Ricoma EM1010, Mighty Hoops, and a brother 1034 DX Sager. Yeah, holla. Babies in the house. Babies in the house. Congratulations on all your babies. That's what's up. Leslie Ram. Hey dear, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Had to step away. Which vinyl is this, please? I apologize. I missed your question. What color was the vinyl that I held up? If you're talking about the orange is Easy Weed. This is heat transfer vinyl. If you were talking about the iridescent pink pretty vinyl, that's adhesive vinyl. Hello, it's Tokyo. How are you? Welcome. That's my baby. Thank you for joining us this evening. Who got a new heat press? I got a new heat press. Several people got a new heat press. That's what's hilarious. But the one that I got is handheld. It was on Amazon. I posted it in Facebook, and it's this little puppy right here. It's a good bit bigger than the mini. And if we have time, we'll do a temperature test and show you guys, what the temperatures is and heat it up and all that cool stuff. Can you seal vinyl on mugs? I mean, technically you can. There's several ways to seal vinyl. There's a company called the Rhinestone World. They now have a clear vinyl that they're using that can seal vinyl to keep it from coming off in the dishwasher and such. And then if you wanted to, you could do. Some people are doing uh, not acrylic. Yeah, acrylic. Like the tumblers, putting acrylic, but that's kind of hard to do on a mug. So I think the option would probably be that clear stuff that the Rhinestone World uses. And Miss Beckham can mention what the name of it is. I think it's vinyl anything or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Um, Several different types of HTV vinyl too. We are getting ready to go through that. Some are hot, cold peel. Others require different temps and pressures to apply. We're getting ready to touch on all of that beautiful stuff. Borcua says I prefer Caesar for HTV. I did too till I started using this. So just makes you kind of I like trying different things just to see. And because they were nice enough to send it and had enough confidence in their vinyl to send it, I was excited to get this in front of you guys and let you see what this vinyl is all about. Melody Wilcox says, so excited to be here live. Is there a list of all the companies that have printers that can be used for sublimation? Not that I'm aware of. There is a couple of ink companies that have lists of. Um, Let me back up. There's a couple of ink companies that sells refillable ink cartridges and sublimation ink, and some of those websites will say these cartridges will fit this printer, that printer, that printer, that printer, this printer, and that printer, and you can buy cartridges and refill and make it sublimation. So some companies, ink companies will do that. One is inkxpro.com, and I'll put it in the chat. And then there's also Cosmos Ink. Um, Vinyl Shield. Thank you, Tanya. Oh yeah, you would know too. It's called Vinyl Shield. Embroidery machine emoji. I was going to do one, but it's kind of hard to get the picture of the embroidery machine. I was so sad. I see Rhonda the writer finally got my Cricut Joy. Congratulations, Rhonda the writer. Yes, yes, excited. So we Cricut Joy buddies now. Yes, Sandy Thomas, there is a such thing as embroidery vinyl, and you can use oftentimes the heat press vinyl for embroidery too. So, but Miss Bickham, I am going to work on that, on getting a epoxy for mug. Epoxy, that's the other stuff I was thinking about. Avery Head says epoxy on mugs. Okay, you can use resin, dishwasher safe, Mod Podge, or Crystal AC. This is actually XO says. So those are some options to seal your mugs if you want to do that with the vinyl. Sharice Mims, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Now let's go ahead and get into our vinyl. Ms. Beckham says, I purchased a bunch of vinyl from Itty Bitty Dragon a few years ago during a sale, and I love their vinyl and prices. And their prices are really good. That's why I was like, okay, hopefully it's some good stuff. We'll see. No, yeah, I love their vinyl. Their vinyl is awesome. And like I said, if you hang around in the show long enough, you'll get to see the hack that I just learned. And I absolutely love it. And it made me fall in love with vinyl all over again. All right, so hopefully I have all of the vinyl because I was going through it and showing some and using some to make shirts for the grandbabies. And so stuff kind of got mixed up a little bit. But for the most part, I should have everything here. So they do offer glitter vinyls. But glitter vinyls can be, you know, ho-hum. We done seen glitter vinyls before. So not really gonna focus too hard on the glitter vinyls, but I did want to show this is one. It's a pearl glitter. I don't know how well that's gonna show up on camera. There we go. Look at my camera doing the thing. Look at my camera. I'm so proud of you, camera. That's what's up. Okay, so there's some glitter vinyl that they sent, and this is heat. All of their vinyl that I saw was heat transfer. So you use a heat press to apply it. And they have really awesome spring palette going on right now. Hey Suzette, how are you? Welcome. Yes, we did see the Cricut mug press. I was going to pull it up and show it to folks. So here's some pretty springy colors that they sent for us to play with. So we'll have to figure out something to cut out and use for this. Put on like a mask or something, because I got a couple of blank masks here that we can use. Now they also sell what's called brick. Okay, so brick vinyl is a lot thicker than regular vinyl. So it gives like a 3D effect on a shirt. So they also sell brick, and here's the white. So let me show you. Here is the purple regular vinyl. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this side by side comparison, but the thickness is much bigger. Whoop, can you hold still, bro? Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's much, 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 much thicker than this vinyl. You apply it with heat as well. So this, like I said, it gives like a 3D effect, so your letters stand out from the shirt, right? And then we have, is this more spring colors? I think this was more spring colors. Yeah, this is more spring colors. So I'm going to put these with the other spring colors. But this is what I wanted to show you, which I thought was super cool. So this vinyl is actually a heat sensitive vinyl, which is really super cool. So you can use this and make a really neat effect on a shirt because it's heat sensitive. They also have orange and a heat sensitive. So as you see, everywhere my hand is touching, it's changing the color, which again I thought was like super cool. I thought it was so cool, I didn't want to put it on the shirt for the grandbabies. Yeah, I was like, no, I want that for myself. I don't want that for them. They also have black, which is downright shameful because I got blue, I got orange, I got black, a whole live sheet of heat sensitive with the, well, it's not quite black, but it's like a dark gray. But it's heat sensitive as well, as you see. Just kind of neat. So I could have shared any of these with the grandbabies, but yeah, no, I wasn't. I was, hopefully my daughter-in-law ain't in here and she was like, oh my god, yeah, no, I was being selfish. So the heat is kind of cool. I thought, you know, that would make a neat shirt for a younger person, and they can show it off, especially if it's like a beach theme, going to the beach or whatever, and it would change the color in the sun. I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, that's heat transfer vinyl. Everything I'm showing you is applied to the shirt with heat. You cut it out on the Cricut and heat press it, go on about your business. Here is some black brick. So they do have the brick in black as well. So they do carry that. They carry the flock as well. The flock vinyl. So this is, it has a velvet-like texture. You press it, and if I'm remembering correctly, this is a cold peel. You have to wait and let it cool off Then you peel off the top and it has the nice fuzzy feel in the background. I've used flock before. I want to do the mugs that change colors with hot coffee and tea. Yes, but the problem is um, the heat vinyl. This is the wrong kind of vinyl for mugs. This vinyl is for shirts. Everything that we're showing you now is for shirts, shoes, hats, fabric. That's what this is because it's applied with heat. The vinyl that you use on mugs is like stickers, so it's adhesive vinyl. It's a difference between the two. And this one I want to say is glow in the dark, but I can't really see. But this looks like the glow in the dark vinyl. And they also, he said this was the Valentine's bundle. I didn't open it yet because I liked all the other stuff. Just as, oh, shoot. This was pretty. Ain't that pretty? Wasn't giving that to the grandbabies either. So this is heat transfer vinyl as well. It's like a foil almost effect. Really pretty. So that's another piece that was sent. You'd think I would have took the scissors out of that pack. Let me take the scissors out of that pack. And then what we'll do is cut something and then weed it to show the weeding process. Probably need to text my cousin and tell her hop on in so she can see the weeding because and layering. I have my good stuff from daughter and grandkids when they go shopping in my craft room. I'm just saying. When you're known to be the crafter, they come a looking. Which is fine. I have no issues with it usually. But this was new to Grammy, and Grammy did not want to share. Ooh, look at that vinyl. That glitter is insane, is it not? So that's glitter vinyl. Heat transfer, heat applied. And then this is Purdy as well. Now this vinyl is one of my favorites as well because this vinyl you can this vinyl is what I call poor man's bling. Okay, so you can take a bling design that you normally would cut the flock for the rhinestone and then brush the stones in, the same design, and cut it out of this, especially if like for instance this design here that says hustle on my shirt. I can take these, I cut out the template for this and I brushed the stones in, right? I didn't have to. I could have used this and cut this same template out of this and it looks almost just like rhinestones, but it's flat. You don't feel the actual stones. So you can use this to make a rhinestone looking design and it saves money. So, because some customers are like, I can't afford the bling. Well, here's an alternative. So, and then he sent some red and pink and white as well. So, although I have waited long past the 14th of February, we're still going to play with it. So, I'm going to set this to the side and show you the other cool stuff they sent. Oh, you know what? I'll put this back in the envelope. That's pretty. I don't know. We may use that tonight. We'll see. And then possibly do a couple of Facebook videos, making some stuff. I don't know. We'll have to see how my schedule goes. But I definitely need to work with all of this vinyl and show you guys all of it because that's what I said I would do. All right. This. And the super cool heat sensitive that belongs to Grammy. It's gonna go right back over here. And now the other vinyl they sent, I've used it before and I need to definitely show how this works. They sell what's called puff vinyl. They sell puff vinyl as well. Okay, so this is puff vinyl. And what puff vinyl is, if my daughter was here and I could get her shirt, I'd show you it. The You press it on and then you press it again, or you press it a certain way, and when you take it away it puffs up, and it's not as puffy and rigid as brick vinyl. Brick vinyl is more rigid, kind of like the difference between styrofoam and that thin sheet of styrofoam stuff that's kind of like flimsy that you can use to pack what they pack dishes in. That's styrofoam too, but it's a lighter, thinner styrofoam. That's kind of like comparing this puff vinyl with block. Block is more like that rigid, packed in a microwave type of packaging. So that's a more rigid vinyl, whereas this is a more flexible and lightweight and puffy vinyl. So here's white. They sent orange, red, white, and some black puff vinyl. And what other colors they got? We got brown. We have, what's this? Black, brown, red, purple, the absolute bestest color on the planet, and green along with the orange. So we have puff vinyl as well. So they offer that. And puff isn't necessarily the easiest vinyl to find, but they do have it and they sell it as well. So we'll play with some of all of this um, right now. And what I'm going to do, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to show you guys after we cut something out, that super awesome Cricut or vinyl trick that I came across, and I was like, oh man, that's super cool. So I'm going to set up. I already have the Love Glitter Heat Transfer vinyl. I do too. Um, Holographic. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Holographic can be used as poor man's bling. Army fatigue would be dope. Yeah. You know what? While I get these heat presses heated up, let's go and take a look see at their website and show you what all they do have. So let me move some screens around and then we'll get you over to, there we go. Itty Bitty Dragon. Type it with one hand isn't always the bestest. All right, so we are going to go here. Yes, look at that. Boom. All right, so here's Itty Bitty Dragon. Actually, you know what? Let me take me off so that y'all can just see the website and I'm not all in the way. All right, so here is Itty Bitty Dragon and shop quality heat transfer vinyl and high quality heat transfer vinyl at great prices. So not adhesive vinyl, but heat transfer vinyl. All right, and they have a sale. So right now their black HTV roll 80 foot by 20 is on sale. All of this is on sale. They have silver that's on sale for $1.49. Let me see. I covered up the chat. Hold on. Oh, hang on. I covered up my chat. Can't see. There we go. Okay, where you can order the vinyl, it's right here. Itty Bitty Dragon. Let me get back to it because I done dropped it. There we go. So new colors that they have are right here. And that's what they sent us. That was the pretty spring colors that I just showed you. So they have the bubblegum, they have cotton candy, lilac, mint green, sea ice, and salmon. Or salmon, depending upon who you are. And as you see, they offer bundles if you would like. Ooh, they got black carbon fiber pattern. Ooh, like carbon fiber. It's kind of hard to see that on here. But carbon fiber is a cool look because We like cars around here, so carbon fiber would be funky. So these are new colors that they have now. They have regular colors, which are all listed under regular HTV. They have neon, which I just showed you, the awesome sauce neon colors. They have glitter, which they are showing different colors of glitters, holographic, let's see, glitter metallic. I love metallic, especially silver metallic. That's like really awesome vinyl. Rainbow metallic is what I just showed you. Hologram or holographic. It's right here is the silver one that I showed you that you can use. The aqua, cherry, and silver you can use for poor man's bling. Then they have specialty. They have heat sensitive, glow in the dark, which I absolutely love, glow in the dark vinyl. And then the puff vinyl. Here's the olive color. Here's blue. All of the colors that they offer are right here in the puff vinyl that you can purchase. And see how the dragon here, him's 3D looking. See how he's puffed up some right there? That's how the puff vinyl comes out looking. Kind of like puffy paint back in the day. It's super cute. They have bundles that you can purchase so that your colors kind of go together if you want to, or you can buy by the roll, which they're um, cut to length, so 539 nine times out of 10 per yard, but I would confirm that with them, whatever the length is. Let's click on it and see what it says. 20-inch roll cut to length. And let's see. He doesn't say right here whether it's 539 a yard or whatever the cost is, but 9 times out of 10 it's per yard. But I'll confirm that and make sure to put that in the Facebook group. And then here's a carbon fiber pattern. And then, of course, they have a clearance section where you can get more stuff. So they also have SVG files. So let's go through these and take a look. They have fonts. They have, wait a minute, is this a font? No, that's just the SVG, Always Kiss Me Goodnight, Candy Corn. So they have a couple of fonts here that you can purchase as well to play with their uh, vinyl. So they have all kinds of stuff on here. But free cut files are somewhere in here. Did I click on free cut files? I thought I did. We'll have to scroll through and see, no, because all of these say $2. But at any rate, here is their vinyl. Okay. So if you're interested, there's their pricing, and you definitely can. How is the shipping time? Shipping time was great. But unfortunately, right now, USPS is having a hot full time getting mail to people. So if they use USPS, it might be a delay. So just keep that in mind. But you know how that goes. Rhinestone looking vinyl is pretty. Yes, the holographic is gorgeous. Crystal Lac Bright is another brand to use on tumblers, mugs, woods, and is non-toxic. But this website, like I said, is only heat vinyl, so you wouldn't find that here. Let's see. It's per foot. Avery Head says yes. Sheila Cushenberry says Puff the Magic Dragon. I remember that song. Okay, so yes, this is who sent all of this vinyl for us to play with. So let's find something really awesome and cool to cut out. Not sure what we'll find, but we'll figure out something, because you know that's what we do around here. Um, they had designs, but let's go to my awesome sauce folks over at Creative Fabrica, and they are um, down in the what's the face below as well. So 1 hour 42 minutes. That's good. I have. Let me switch this over. I love these folks. They have. I have the Creative Fabrica subscription, and it's about to expire. So I'm gonna have to fix that when I get off the show. But for right now, I have access to everything. And so if you go to graphics 3D SVG, you can get some SVG designs to use. Oh no, that's a different kind of SVG. Sorry, my bad. Hold on, let's find it. It's been a while. Let's see. Maybe I was in the right place. No, all of this is 3G, 3D. Let's go up here. Let's go with a font. The way I can just not have to deal with it. No, I like sans serif. Ooh, I like Heroes. I think I already downloaded that one though. Birdhouse is pretty too. That would be a very easy font. This would be a perfect font to use that brick. And I'm not sure if the brick will work with the mini presses that I have not turned on yet. So I need to do that. Ooh, dino sauce. I love that. Y'all look, that's super cute. My grandbabies would love that. So I'm going to grab dino sauce. I apologize for drinking on y'all. Um, Dino sauce. That's super cute. Look at that. Oh, that is totally adorbs. I love it. So what I'm going to do is cut out their names in Dino sauce font. I found what I'm going to do already. Boom! Look at how easy that was. All right. Creative Fabrica for the win. And that kept me from doing too much layering. We'll still layer a little bit, and I'll show you how that works. But for right now, we'll just go with the flow. Now, I did not plug up the heat presses yet. What kind of sense does that make? So I need to plug those up. And I need to grab this vinyl. Should I do heat sensitive for them babies? Ooh, I wonder if the Dino font would work with the puff. Not sure on that. And I really don't want to lose the details of the dinosaur font. So we'll wait on that. But here's a little shirt. Wait a minute, what size is this? Yeah, I figured as much. So I'm going to make this for the 3-year-old. And we'll put his name on it. And I'm going to plug up you guys. I should be able to plug y'all up right here. So at any rate, what y'all think about the vinyl selection at Itty Bitty? I've lost my chat. There you are. I'm gonna move you in front of me. Ordering now. Yes. Yes. Hey Shayna. Yep. Got a heat press. Totally hooked on Creative Fabrica. I was looking on there from 12 until 8 this morning. I already warned you. I warned everybody. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all think I be playing. Cause I know how I am. So when I come across something and I get hooked like that and it's that good to me, I'm like, y'all need to know about this. I'm not about to not tell you. So you really need to look into it. And Creative Fabrica is where it's at right now. Creative Fabrica is on and popping. So y'all really want to check that out. All right, so before we get to cutting with the Cricut Joy, I went ahead and plugged in the heat presses. So I'm going to show you real quick that they both operate the exact same way. So they both have these buttons right here. They both have little light ups. They both have 3 levels. It's just one is 3 by 7 and the other is 3 by 2. Okay, 2 inches wide by 3 inches tall. It's 3 inches wide by 7 inches tall. All right. So you press the button here, and they both make an audible beep, and their first levels both light up. So I mentioned in the captains live today, because we go live with the captains and do a craft along or a meetup, all the captains with me. And we talk about stuff. And today we were discussing these. I told them that I got the heat press and how they work. And as I mentioned to them, there's like a 30-degree difference. This one is 30 degrees, a little bit hotter than this one. But each machine, each press has 3 levels. So from the first level to the second level seems to be about 50 degrees. And from the second level to the third level seems to be about 50 degrees. But once they get all good and hot, we'll measure with the thermometer thingy and show you what the temperatures are on there. Okay. So here are, I'm an enabler. I mean, yeah, I am. I'm not even going to deny that. I really am. I got that Dino font, but haven't used it yet, so it'll be awesome to see what it's like. Yeah. Oh, see, our Cricut already reached its first level and it turns green. This one takes longer. It's still red, but it will turn green and it will beep as well as soon as it reaches its optimal temperature. So we'll set both of these. Both of them have a little silicone tray thingy holder that holds the heat press thingy while it heats up. And let's see if that's it is working. Look at me. A heifer was on the ball today, y'all. That's what's up. Let's do it like this. I be trying, y'all. I be trying so hard to get everything just so for you beautiful people. Okay, so let us switch you to this. What you can see. There's our crickets sitting there. Here's our weeding tools, which we're going to need that weeding tool right here in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Cricut Joy up and going. Okay, so that audible beep just then was this heat press. It's up to its fullest temperature, and as you see, the light is green. So let's see if we can tell what temperature this is up to already. So as you see, we're at 261 degrees, 262. When you come up to the top of it, still the same, still the same. So it's got even heat on it. So you don't have to worry about cold spots and stupid stuff like that. So roughly 260 degrees is what this level 1 is. And right here, this one is 250. So 10 degrees difference for level 1. So 250 degrees. Now for my vinyls, usually I prefer to heat at 350 degrees. Okay, that's what I prefer. They're both Cricut brand. No, they are not all. They're not both Cricut brand. The larger one is off of Amazon, and you know what? I'll link it tonight. I mean, link it now. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I do apologize. I know why I haven't done it yet because I'm slack. But let's go ahead and link that now. I just gotta pull up my order page from where I ordered it so I can get the exact one, because there's several of them out there, a couple of different options out there. So, and I also need to switch these to their next level so we can get the next level going. Text. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the chat as well as in the description. Hi, my name is Rhonda and I'm a craft addict. Join the club. There's the link to that little bit larger heat press that I have, that I bought and have right there. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add it into the description below the video. Whoops. Okay. Boop. And boom. Just like that. All right, so the heat press is in the description below as well. What time we got? 10:22. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and do this baby's name. So what we're going to do is bump this up to the next level, and we'll measure the temperature again, and then we'll bump it up to the next level. So for now, I'm going to get this baby's name cut out so that we can put that on his shirt. And I'm gonna use this only because the neon is like just adorbs, y'all. I'm And summertime is coming. The cricket has already reached level 2, so now we're waiting on that one. Summertime is coming. This is cute. So we're going to use the yellow and green and go from there. So let's see. What am I going to use? I am going to use cricket, because that's what I have. Let's open this up. Oh my god. They picked now to do an update. That means I'm going to have to put in my password again. Out of everything with the updates, I don't really, nothing too much bothers me about the updates other than having to put my password in again. I can't stand that. Mainly because my password is one of them generated passwords. So, Crafterholic late night support group. Mm-hmm. And we don't play no games either. We do our crafting and we take it quite seriously. All right, come on, Cricket. Let's boot up so we can get this puppy cut. And then what I'm going to do is, this one hit temperature 2. So while Cricket is torturing me, let's get us signed in. OMG. Why? Gotta find my password because I don't be knowing what it is. Oh, there you are. It's sad. I got the password saved on my computer and I have it listed under dumb because it's just annoying that I have to keep putting this in. All right. Boom. Just like that. New. What's new? Hey, let's see. I'm going to show y'all what they're saying is new in this Cricut update. So they're saying what's new is video tutorials. So y'all did all that for video tutorials. So all of these things are the different newness. I guess you'll be able to see that as well. I also did a video, y'all. Now, you know how I am. It takes me a minute to get these darn videos edited and whatnot and put up. But I did a video on how to create your own rhinestone design in Cricut Design Space. Yes, I did. Yes, you can. So I have a video on that coming up at some point in time soon. So here we're going to put just the baby's name. All right. So let's pull up the text. And now my text box is here. I'm just going to go ahead and type his name. I'm going to go ahead and do all capital. And I'm going to make this bigger. Not that blame big. I'll say 6.5 inches. Let me see. We should be good with that. Yeah, because the heat press is 7. So we're going to do 6 inches. And font. I am not about to scroll through all 353,000. So let's type DINO up here in the search box and do search. And this is not it. Wait a minute. All system Cricut. Did I install it? I know I installed it. dinosaur tracks. So let's go to system, and it's saying, so what did we name it? What did Dino? Hold on. What did we name it? What was it named? Desktop. What was it? It was Dino Sauce. So that should have pulled up. Dino Sauce. It's right there. I know I clicked it, and I know I. Oh, I didn't hit install. One of these days, y'all. One of these days. All right, so it's installed now. So let's go back to Dino. Am I gonna have to close this out? Come on, Cricket. Show me what I did wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close this out. Boom. All right, so let's try this again. The puff fills in small spaces, larger plain designs. Yes. Yes, yes. The difference in price for the two irons kind of doesn't equate much um because of actually, hold on, let's see. I'm gonna show you what the difference is in price. Let's go. Do 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 do. Time is it? Gotta keep an eye on the time so I don't do too much, and then we end up overtime, and I done held y'all hostage and be sad. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is the heat press that I just showed y'all. Normal price $70. Look how much it is right now. Because I'm a Prime member, Prime price is $62.99 right now. So $62.99 is the price of this 7 inches by 3 inches. But if we go to Cricut and we pull up the mini, which is the other one, it's $48.99, so $50 as a Prime member, I guess. So normally it's $67.99, but now it's 48. So $50 versus 62, and you're getting a smaller press. Much smaller, actually. But it's still a press. And it does work, and it works great. But it is a different press. Speaking of which, I did not do our temperature check yet. But that's the difference in price. Close that out. Now, real quick, because I'm going to have to um, bump it up to the next level. Let's check the temperature. Remember, this was 250 and that one was 260. So now we're looking at 283, 286, 280. So 285. I go with the average. And look, down here is 290. So we'll say 285, 290, somewhere in there. That's the temperature. 290, 291 up here, 286 in the middle. So a little bit of a temperature variation, but you know, it's all right. So that's the little one. So we're talking about 285 on level 2. And now let's go to this one. And you are 300. So 20-degree difference between the two presses. 305. 20, 25 degrees difference. Okay? No, 15, 20. 20 degrees difference. So that's level 2. So it's a little bit bigger and a little bit hotter. So now let's go level 3. Both of them going to heat up. So while those are heating, and then we can check the temperature here in a minute. Let's go back to Cricut, and we'll click over here in the left hand pane on text, and we're going to type the baby's name again, grandbaby's name, and I'm going to take this up to what I say 6.5, make it bigger. So I just typed in, the Cricut is already hit level 3. So now we're waiting on the larger press to hit level 3. And all I did was come up here in the sides and type in 6.5 because I know that's the final. Sorry about that. Will you shut up, Cortana? I don't want to fool with you right now. Go away. All right. So let us now go into font and type in Dino this time. And we should get our font now. And we did. Here it is. So let's click on it. Hot Dino Sauce. Our other press just hit level 3. Oh, that's cute. Y'all look. I'm going to blow it up just to see it. Look how adorbs that is. OMG. So what I was thinking was to do different colors. Man, but now I don't want to do different colors. I just want to do it all the same color. Oh, just choices, choices. Now I got to get the baby another shirt because I want to do more than one color. But at any rate, so I'm going to bring these letters in some so that they're, you know, more uniform as far as the space. So we come right up here to letter space and I'm going to bring that in. Actually, you know what? Let me drop the size back down to 6.5 so I can make sure it sizes properly. All right, so now letter space, we're gonna bring this in. Come on, y'all, group hug, move in, move in. Super flippin' cute. Now I'm gonna space this out evenly. Let's see if that works. I can't remember if it does. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, no, it won't let me because they're not ungrouped. So we're gonna ungroup them, come up here. Now I can, um, is this gonna distribute vertically? Was it already distributed vertically? There we go. It was horizontally. Y'all pray for me. So anyway, so now we have our letters perfectly spaced. So I'm going to group it again, but I'm also going to attach. Now, I told you about one tip that I was going to do, and I am going to do it here in a moment. But here's another tip that you might want to try if you do vinyl. And I've done this, especially with one of my commercial jobs, because I was real sick of wasting vinyl. So if you don't want to waste vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, the vinyl that you have to use the heat press with to adhere it, you have to cut it out backwards. You have to cut it out backwards. And the reason why is because this front part of the vinyl is the carrier sheet. The back lighter part is the actual vinyl, and this is the adhesive. So when you heat it, you're going to heat this face down, and the adhesive back here is what's going to stick to the shirt. And then the carrier part, we're going to peel off and leave the vinyl behind. Whereas with adhesive vinyl, it's the exact opposite. You don't have to cut it out backwards, and you're going to actually cut out your sticker or the part that you're going to adhere, and then you're going to take away the rest, and then you have to use transfer tape to pick it up off of its carrier sheet, the adhesive vinyl, and then apply it. So that's why adhesive vinyl kind of like needs its own show, whereas today we're just going to focus on heat applied vinyl. So with this heat applied vinyl, when you're doing a shirt, you have to cut it out backwards, or you have to mirror it. So when you hear someone say, do you mirror, mirror this, mirror, 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 that's what they're talking about. They're talking about turn it around and cut it out backwards. So let me show you what that looks like here on screen. So here is his name. When there's, this is how normally, well, first of all, actually, let's save our project first because Cricut is known to crash. So I'm gonna save it first because it's done. This is how I want it to go to the thing. I've already attached it. So normally you will go to um, make it. Normally, this is the steps that you would do with the Cricut silhouette. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut mine out on the mat. Done. All right. So before I cut this out, normally right here up under the mat on the left hand side, under the mat, on the mat, material size, here is mirror. So if you're using heat transfer vinyl, you have to click this and it will automatically flip it backwards for you. Okay? I cannot tell you how many times I have come in here, done a project for a t-shirt, and forgot to mirror. Forgot to hit that button. When I tell you, a heifer was real, all kinds of upset and mad because you go to cut it all out and you're like, yes, I did a good job. And you go to weed it and you realize usually that you cut it out wrong. It makes you upset. Or you weed it, still don't realize you cut it out wrong, press it to the shirt, worse yet, and then you realize you cut it out wrong. All kinds of mad. So what I do, here's another tip, and I've done this, but I've been doing this, but I saw this in that same TikTok. Mirror it before. It's easy to do. Select your name or select whatever it is that you're putting on a shirt. Get all of it, attach it all together. Then come up here to flip. Come up here to flip and just go ahead and flip it. Boom, it's done. Now it's backwards like it's supposed to be. You can save it just like this and just continue to work with it. And say, for instance, this is on his shirt. If I need to do a hat, I can make it smaller. And then it's the same thing. It's already backwards. I know I'm going to do it with heat, so it's fine. Or if I need it for a book bag, I can make it bigger. It's already reversed. I'm fine. I don't have to do anything. But that's another tip. I've done this with one of my customer accounts. I can pull it up and show you to prove it to you. I've been doing this for quite some time. But that's an extra bonus trick that I wasn't even planning to tell you. So now when you go to make it, you don't have to worry about whether or not you remember to mirror it or not because it's already mirrored. So here, now they want me to do the larger mat, which I didn't have to do that the first time, so why is they tripping? But it's all right. So now we can cut this out. So I'm going to hit continue and let's get our stuff right. I'm going to use the regular mat anyways because I can trick it even though you ain't supposed to. Why not go ahead and use the new mat? I already bought it, so why not go ahead and use it? All right, so let's break this puppy open and grab a mat. So here we got our Cricut mat, the large one. I'm gonna take this top sheet off. I do not see the chat. I apologize. Let's see. Go ahead while I pull up the chat that I can't find and let me know which color I should do. Should I do the neon green or the neon yellow? What y'all suggest? Majority wins, yellow or green. I think he likes green though, but at this point it's a free shirt. He shouldn't care. Let me see. Glad you're doing okay. Then the font is Leslie Ram. The font is another one. It is awesome sauce. But if you have the Creative Fabrica license, not only do you get all of those fonts and you ain't got to worry about whether it says sample and all that. It's a perfectly done font. You don't have to worry about it, and it's usually put on there by the actual designer itself. But you also have access to all those graphics and stuff that you can use for sublimation. You also saw that there was some 3D cutting out crafts and stuff like that. So, Creative Fabrica is a win-win in my I mean, it's awesome. And if you use what did they tell me? If you use the code baby's booty or something like that, you get an extra percentage off of your membership. I'm just saying. I'll have to get that and put it on. As a matter of fact, I think you click the link below, you get a discount on your membership. It's not the full $30 a month. And Miss Bickham brings out a whole live other point. Not all the fonts on DeFont are commercial free, but on Creative Fabrica, everything has a commercial license. So definitely check that out. Um, Girl, I feel you on forgetting the mirror. I do it all the time. Um, let's see. Green, 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 yellow, yellow, green, green. More people saying green. All right, cool. Uh-oh, somebody beeping because they mad I'm taking too long. I don't know who that was. Let me see. Did you cut off? Oh, it cut off because I wasn't using it. That's good. Oh, you can't see that? No way. That was the big press. It has an automatic shut off, so that's good. So we'll go for green, y'all. So let's go ahead and I'm going to select Where am I? Smart iron on. It's not smart iron on, but this is like vinyl. I'm just gonna go with, this says glitter. Glitter is thicker. Let's go to favorites. Not favorites. Browse all materials. That's what I want. Cardstock iron on. Everyday iron on is what I'm going to do. And I'm gonna favorite that. All right, and so now I'm going to go ahead and put this on our mat. Now, as I mentioned, let's switch over the camera. As I mentioned, when you do iron on vinyl, you lay it color side down. So the lighter color on the back is going to be face up because that's the glue side. But the carrier sheet, which is on the front, goes face down. So I'm saying carrier sheet. You'll see what I mean here in a minute when we weed it. But for right now, we need the green side down. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the Cricut mat in the upper right hand corner. And then we'll put it on our Cricut press. So let's flop our camera over to the um, Cricut cam. Oh shoot, well, it hit the TV and realigned itself, but that's good. So that means Cricut Joy is strong and it works great, y'all. Y'all. Let me move the camera a little bit more towards that so that you can see it cut. And now we'll click on go and let it get the cutting. So while that cuts, let's check our temperatures. So now we're up to 340, roughly 340, 345-ish. And like I said, with my vinyl, I prefer to be at 350, but I can go with 340 and that's not really going to hurt anything. So we're going to stick with 340. Now I'm going to cut this one off because I wasn't going to use this one. I'm going to use the bigger one. And I'm going to set this down over here because it's hot. Super, super, super hot. And I don't want to get burned. All right. And so now let's check this one. This one is 333 right there, 332. Come on. Yep, level 3. 326. So about the same temperature right now at level 3. So a little not as hot actually. So not sure. That thing seemed to be a little bit hotter, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. But for right now, that's ready to go for our vinyl. And once his letters are done, we'll get his shirt. I'm going to press it once to make sure there's no moisture in his shirt. So let's slide this over and slide this back. Okay. So when you're doing a shirt, pre-press it wherever it is that you're going to put your design. And I can't see the chat right now, so hopefully nobody's seeing anything. So I'm just going to press right here and make sure that we get any moisture that's in this shirt out. And like I said, I usually press for about 10 seconds, 10 to 12. That's about how long. And if you notice when you're pressing it, you see the steam coming up. Guess what? You can't have steam without moisture. And this is not a steam press, right? You see that steam coming off? That's the moisture coming out of that shirt. So if you press a shirt, press vinyl to a shirt that has moisture in it, that moisture is caught under the vinyl. So as time goes on, that moisture weakens the vinyl and it'll make your vinyl come off sooner than it normally would. So you definitely want to pre-press your shirts. All right, so we have our stuff cut, and you know what I just realized with the what I didn't know with Cricut Joy, you put it up against the line. I'm so used to the other Cricut, you gotta give it that margin, but um it wanted to be all the way up against that and I didn't know it. So it's going to be cut off a little bit, which sucks. But we're playing around. We're playing around. And he's, what, all of 3? So he ain't going to remember or notice. So let's go ahead and cut this extra away. And now if you can't see where to cut, which is going to be hard to see where to cut, but I'm going to move it up a little bit closer and see if this shows up for y'all. So you might catch the glare of where these lines are, the cut lines. And it's easier for me to see because I'm right here looking at it, but if you keep flexing it, sometimes you can catch it better in the light so that you can see where to weed, which is what we're getting ready to do now. And in doing that, I'm going to show you my other trick that I saw on TikTok, which kind of isn't really necessary with this particular design because of how cool this design is, but I'm going to try and show you anyway. So I usually start weeding by bending the, you know what, let's switch cameras because I want to make sure you can see this. And hopefully you can see it a little bit better with a camera with a higher resolution. So sometimes if you see how I flexed it just then and you could kind of catch where the cut lines are. See how that H is showing up right there? There you go. See, that's how I find my cut lines. Some people use a light table and stuff like that. I don't because I've been doing it, so I know how to find it. But I get my weeding started. Usually I just bend a corner and the cut shows up, or the little space to show me where to start weeding, and I pull it with my fingernail and start weeding that way. But the problem with doing it like that is a lot of times, come on, let's focus. Get in front of me. Can you see? There we go. A lot of times me doing it that way, what happens with a lot of vinyl is it sticks to my hand, and I don't like the feel of these vinyl pieces sticking to my hand. So the hack that I found on TikTok was like saving grace for me. And that's where this tool comes in. And so let's take this out. This is a weeding tool. Some people say dentist tool. You can use dentist tools if you want to. They work the exact same way if you got some. But here's a weeding tool. All right. So with the weeding tool, you come in and you weed. This isn't the trick, but I'm just showing for folks who don't know. You come in and you weed, and it helps you pull the vinyl away with the hook. All right. So just to show you, I'm going to tear this off so that you can see. Now, normally, especially if you're weeding a whole lot of little stuff and it sticks to your fingers like mine, and you don't like that like I don't, y'all, and everybody should have one of these by now. Every one of what I'm getting ready to show you. Every last one of us should have one. This is a Clorox cleaning wipes or Lysol cleaning wipes container, right? You know the little part right here that pulls, you pull the towel through. If you put this in the opening and then put your hook, weeding hook up through the top and just drop it, and it pulls it off of the hook for you. So I don't have to worry about touching it and pulling it off. Y'all, when I saw that, I was like, shut the front door. Oh my God. I have got to do that. I have an empty container and I've been doing it ever since. And now look, I'm better at, I'm okay with weeding now. So yes, that was a lifesaver. Again, you put the hook and you weed. Now I'm rough with my weeding because I'm just trying to get it done as fast as humanly possible every time I weed. So just don't pay me no attention with me being super rough with mine, but that's just how I am. And I pull it off like you see here, bring it in the container, run it up through that little slot, and boom, it's gone. It's in the container. Then all I got to do is take the container to the trash, pour it over, and dump all this vinyl out. Throw me some hearts in the chat if you had never seen that before and love that idea. Please put some purple hearts in there, because when I saw that, I hollered. Literally was like, shut the front door. I really did, because that was just the answer to all kinds of vinyl prayers that I had. So again, I'm just using the hook. Got my vinyl. I don't have to touch it. Boom, right there in the channel. Sometimes it gets stuck in the channel. I don't care. I just stand jug at it till it's gone. Holler! Can't stand it. All right, so our vinyl is almost weeded. I still have this section of the H, this other dinosaur. So I'm just gonna look at the line where I can see it in the light. Push that point of that hook in there, grab that vinyl, pull it out. Boom, done. Just that quick. Here we go. Going into the little channel. Gone. I ain't got to worry about it no more. My hands are free. And if you want to, leave your tool in there so that you know where it's at next time. You ain't got to worry about it. So remember I said you cut it out backwards. Here's the light side. Now turn it around to the front and that's my grandbaby's name right there. So this is what's going to be left on the shirt, the green. This clear plastic is the carrier sheet. It's a little bit sticky, and that's to help it lay on the shirt and stay on the shirt until you press it, and then you peel this off and it leaves the vinyl behind. That's why you have to mirror. So let's go ahead and swap this over to the Cricut cam or the press cam, because this ain't Cricut no more. Well, yeah, it is the Cricut press. I mean, not press, but cutter. So here's the baby's name. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the shirt. Hopefully my press didn't turn off. No, it didn't. Cool. Okay. So we're going to put it on his shirt. And I'm just eyeballing this for right now. But usually when you put something on a shirt, look for this armpit line right here. And that's usually where the boob line is, or the center of the chest, or what have you. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. And if you center your design with that, a lot of times that's gonna equate to a really nice placement on a shirt for a logo or name or whatever. All right, so there we have it. Hopefully that's straight. Kind of hard to do because I'm winging it and don't have my rulers and stuff, and just to double check, because I always double check my customer's shirt. I don't care how long I've been doing it, I always double check. And now, boom, just that quick. Let's drop this on it because his name was 6.5 and this is 7 inches. I know his whole name is up under there. 10 to 12 seconds. And boom, there we go. Hopefully that was enough time. Let me check it from a little corner. Look at that. Now we peel off the carrier sheet. And now my grandbaby gonna be looking super fly at the playground. Yes, him is. Him sure is. And that's how you apply vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. And you saw how easy it was to weed that vinyl. Super, super, super simple. So stinking easy. It was crazy. And when I saw that and then had that hack with the little Clorox wipe container, I was sold. That's just it. So I'm back into doing vinyl, and I'm gonna make my grandbabies a bunch of shirts because them's Grammy's babies. And as you see, this shirt turned out totally, totally, totally adorbs. And hopefully that ain't crooked. I'm just looking at it just to be sure. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit crooked. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure. A little bit crooked. It turned out a little bit crooked. But guess what? Grammy was doing it freehand, sitting from the side. So it's gonna be all right. At any rate, that's how we get down with the vinyl. So I'm going to pull up the chat because I ain't been looking at it. I forgot to pull it up. Look at all them purple hearts. I'm trying to tell you. Noah with dinosaurs wasn't that a cute font. Girl, y'all better go to Creative Fabrica and get that font. You know you got grandbabies. You want to use that font for. Go on and grab that font. I'm trying to tell you it's worth it. Worth it. It really is. I have 5 different size heat presses. But you done started something. I'm going to go buy the press from Amazon right now. The flamboyant creator. It is perfect for onesies. Perfect size for onesies. Perfect. Onesies, little kid shirts. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just trying to tell you. I saw that trick waiting to have an empty one, and you need to check out Matt's from Deliver. I saw the lint roller thing, yes, but I don't normally do adhesive vinyl. Normally, I'm not an adhesive vinyl person. I just got some uh, not tumblers, the cups from Starbucks, and I wanted to make a couple of them for some good friends. This is going to be my first time really fooling with adhesive vinyl because normally I don't. But I did see that trick and it did turn out cute. Let's see. You saw it on TikTok yesterday. Sheila says, "Yas." I'm tripping off of that. Tripping, 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 tripping. So yes, y'all, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, like Miss Beckham says, join Creative Fabrica for $1 from a post online. Downloaded quite a few, and everything on the entire site is free after paying $1. You can do it and then restart it later if you need to, like if you can't afford it now. But Creative Fabrica is awesome. And even if you cancel the membership, they'll email you and be like, "Look, dude, you okay? You know what's going on? You need some help or can what can we do?" They're really awesome. Their customer service is phenomenal. So yes, check out Creative Fabrica. All right, you guys. So thank y'all for all the fun that we had tonight. Hey, Sheila Cuffy, I've been doing really good, and I love the fact that you're here. Thank you. I've missed seeing you, so I'm glad you joined us this evening. But I definitely want to thank you guys for joining us this evening. I forgot to put it in. Did I put it back? I thought I did, but even if I didn't right now, I ain't super, super. Let me go check. I want to see if I did. Nope, it was 6.5. Hang on, let me switch the camera. I actually did remember, which is odd for me because I usually forget everything. But yep, see, 6.5. I did remember to do it before we cut it. And then too, it fit right up under the 7-inch plate, so I kind of figured I did get it to the right size. So, but at any rate, thank y'all for joining us this evening. It was a ton of fun. Vinyl, I'm starting to love it. So y'all gonna see some more vinyl. We may do a standalone video or either a Facebook Live. Not sure. It all depends on how all of this up here works. You know how it goes. But we will be doing more videos on the itty bitty dragon vinyl because, like I showed y'all, it's a ton of it, and he sent it for us to play with on the show. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And then too, that'll help me straighten out him little crooked shirt. So this will be clean up the bedroom. Hurry! Oh look, I didn't weed the bottom of the A. I didn't weed the bottom of the A. Hold on, let me turn it. Can you see the bottom of the A line there? It showed up. Hold on. I'll stretch it a little bit. You can see the lines better. See? That's what happens when you rush and try to get stuff done before 11 o'clock. It is. But it's okay. So, a couple of things can take place. Number one, some people suggest taking the press, putting it in the shirt, and heating it from the underside right in that area and trying to pull the vinyl off. There's also a chemical called vinyl remover. I'll drop that link in the description as well because you can use that vinyl remover. That vinyl remover has saved my butt. I don't know how many times. And it works. And as soon as you put it on, it starts to bubble. You peel it off. If you need to press something else right back in that spot, you can press it again, and it will. You can put more vinyl right over top of wherever you use that, press it, and you're good to go. It's some awesome stuff. So I'll link that in the description. But meanwhile, this turned out to be a super cute shirt. And he's very cute. My grandbaby. Y'all, him gonna be the flyest thing out there on the playground. A little bit crooked, but him gonna be fly because him letters is dinosaur cutout letters. And if you want to be fly with your grandbabies too, have your grandbabies give them the fly hookup. Creative Fabrica is where you saw that font. Go grab it and let them know that we sent you. If you click the link in the description, they'll already know. But I'm just saying, just saying. So thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be in here trying to get some more stuff cut out for the grandbabies and planning our next video. So next week we'll probably be doing some sublimation. Let's see, next week, first week of March. Embroidery we did last week, but we didn't really do a project. So we'll see how it goes. We may be doing sublimation though. That's kind of the route I want to go with it. But we may hit some embroidery as instead. So I'll keep you updated and try and give you guys a head up if you're in Facebook. A heads up. If you're in Facebook, you'll see something I'll post and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Or you know what? How about let's do a poll? I'll put a poll on Facebook. So if you're in the hoop group on Facebook, you get to weigh in on what we doing next week, weigh in on what we doing, so you can say, you know what, let's not do that. We enjoyed the vinyl. Let's do some more vinyl. Who knows where this is gonna go, but it's gonna be on Facebook. So hopefully you're in there. So thank you guys for joining us again. And I appreciate you always coming to support our channel from the bottom of my heart. I am thoroughly grateful for your presence here tonight. So you guys have a great night, a great weekend. And you know what? Even though this is vinyl, we're still going to say we hope you have some happy crafting. We'll say it that way. All right, you guys, have a good night. I appreciate y'all being here. Bye.